Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm gonna give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Please watch more of my videos, please, and thank you. Alright, so there's a lot of other news that I need to talk about. That is the NBA news and some news from yesterday. So, yeah. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos, please, and thank you. So we're gonna cut into it and talk about all these games that are happening today and the games tomorrow. So yeah. Oh no, sorry, the games from yesterday. So yeah. Let me just go back up here and alright, so we got this game here, the Lakers, Celtics. So let's get on to the Celtics first. Honestly, how do I feel about this game? I don't know. I really do not know. Because the Celtics they matched the all-time three-pointer all-time. 29 three-pointers in a game. That is insane. Shout out to the Boston Celtics for that. They just want to break every time. They want to break every record out there. They want to be the best team out there. Now, if anybody goes back and watch the Jason Tatum speech before the game starts, was it me or was it me or was it other people that heard him have a low pitched voice? Is Jason Tatum a shy guy? To me, it looks like he is a shy guy. It looks like he's not, maybe he was not made in this moment to talk to people in crowds. Like, he's good to play in front of crowds, but I don't think he's good enough to talk in front of other people. Because this man, when he talked, he had like a low-pitched voice. I don't know if it was the mic, because he was moving it around a lot, or he was just shy. I don't know. But again, the Boston Celtics beat the New York Knicks. And I don't mean just beat them like normal. At one point, the Knicks were down by 35 points. No DiVincenzo in this game. Doesn't even play for the Knicks no more. Plays for the Timberwolves. But you wanna... If anybody says that the Celtics won this one game, they're not a legit team, I'm here to tell you guys this loud and clear right now. There's no other team out there that can beat them. The only team that could probably beat them is the Nuggets. That's it. I think they might even win a back-to-back season. Championships. They might have 19 after this season. That is insane. The way they showed up to the Knicks, they said we're gonna win this game, and that's what they did. They didn't even win. They went out there and embarrassed the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Julius Randle. No, not even Julius Randle. I don't know why I keep saying these old players on these teams. Karl-Anthony Towns is what I meant to say. Karl-Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart. Wow. To me, it looked like the Knicks were not showing up at all. Gonna be honest with you, the game did not look close at all. When the Knicks were in their 20s, the Celtics were in their 40s. Let's just put it like that. What a very opening season. Wow. It is just crazy to me how one team shows up and then one team just like, we're just starting. We started our first game. You acting like out here you're winning the finals. Hey, the Celtics won their 18th banner. I'm happy for them. A lot of people are disappointed, but they deserve it. Tell me another team in the NBA that's better than them right now. And I know what people are going to say. The season just started. How can you say that? That's my point. No other team is better than them. We all got to wait at what's going to happen later today. So, yeah. Yeah. The Celtics. Jaylen Brown. Apparently there's some, I don't know if this is true or not. Maybe this was a rumor. I don't know. He lost his ring in the championship in Boston. For the parade. I don't know if that's true, but apparently people are saying that he lost it. If he lost that ring, honestly, I have no words. I really have no words for him to lose that ring. How do you lose a ring? That's my question. It's supposed to be on your finger at all times. Only time you take it off is when you're doing something that you don't want to ruin it. Because I don't know anybody that takes off their ring. He lost his championship ring. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was playing around with it and then it fell out of his hand. Maybe he put it somewhere and he forgot it. I don't know. But at all times, people are supposed to leave their rings on their fingers. Not playing around with it a lot. So that's just me just saying to everybody out there that is in the NBA. If you have a ring on your finger, keep it on. Don't take it off. Because it's only meant for your finger. It is not meant for any other thing that does not involve your fingers. But anyways, enough of Jaylen Brown losing his ring. The Celtics look great. No Porzingis in this game. Porzingis, I don't know, honestly. Apparently, I've been reading. He might be out for a few games, maybe more. That's just crazy. Porzingis is out. Now, I don't know if they said he was out indefinitely, but I know that he said he was out for this game. I don't know how many games he's going to be out for. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I don't know how many games. Dinkus Pinkus is what I call him. Porzingis, Dinkus Pinkus, whatever you want to call him. I want to say this to Knicks fans and to other teams out there that does not involve the Celtics. If Porzingis was in this game, do you think the game would have been a lot worse than it was yesterday? I want to ask you guys that right now, and you guys can answer that in the comments. If Porzingis was in this game, would the game be worse than it was yesterday? Don't get me wrong, the Celtics, if I'm correct, the Celtics were down, oh, not the Celtics. The Knicks were down by 35 points if I'm correct. If I was them, I would have pushed it to 40. That's just me. Make it higher. It's crazy to me. It's crazy how a team is down by 35 points. And the funny part was the Celtics were about 35 points, right? They sat out all their starters for the Celtics. And I think the Knicks did too. I think it was in the third, if I'm correct. Can't be in the second, because in the second you gotta have all your stars play. But I think in the third, they sat out all their stars. So, I wanted to mention this really quick. I forgot to mention this. The Celtics match the all-time three-pointer game in the first half. Or first game, or the exact same team. 29 threes, right? And they were trying to push it to their 30s. And every time they hit a three, they missed it in the fourth quarter. They knew that they wanted to break it, but the ball did not want to go in that hoop. It's funny to me, because a team that was really hot in the three-pointer game last night should not have been missing that many three-pointers in the fourth quarter. Maybe you should have had Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum Al Horford shoot those 3-pointers for you in the fourth. But again, it was their rest time. Because to be honest, they didn't need to play because they were up by 35 points at that point. Yeah. Knicks, I'm really disappointed. Because not only I'm disappointed, I went for the Knicks in this game, right? And DiVincenzo doesn't play for the Knicks no more. Plays for the Timberwolves with Ant-Man. Julius Randle doesn't play for the Knicks. Plays for the Timberwolves now with Ant-Man. A lot of new faces for some of these players. I mean, the Knicks added 2 new players from the Knicks. And then the Knicks got 1 player back from the Timberwolves, and that's Karl-Anthony Towns. Everybody loves playing for Madison Square Garden, right? Everybody loves playing for New York. Regardless if you're a Jets fan, New York Knicks fan, or whatever fan you are in New York. New York is always going to be a fun place to play as, or play at. But then disappointing loss, it really hurts. I did lose this game. I did go for the Knicks. If I can go back and get that trade, I wish the Knicks never made that trade. I wish the Knicks never got Anthony, or I wish they never got rid of DiVincenzo. The Villanova boys. You had Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo. The 3 Villanova boys. And now it's just down to 2 Villanova boys. Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. Everybody was happy for these 3 boys. Actually, no. Scratch that. It's not 3 boys. You have Mikal Bridges on the New York Knicks. I forgot. I think he went to Villanova. To be honest, I don't be following up to these players' college careers, same as NFL. I don't follow up their career until I hear them, until I watch their game. Like at the end of their career of college, and then they go to the sports world. So that's how it works for me. But I was really disappointed in the Knicks. I'm really disappointed in the Knicks. If they can never go back to get that trade of getting rid of DiVincenzo and then get Karl-Anthony Towns, and then you can take, in all means, you can take Julius Randle. I like Julius Randle, but the way that he was playing in New York was kind of embarrassing. Not gonna lie. I kind of wanted him in New Jersey. Don't get me wrong, Julius Randle fans. I'm a really big fan of him. But this game here, I'm actually happy that he left the New York Knicks and plays for Minnesota now. But to be honest, it's not a shocker. I don't care about Julius Randle going to the Timberwolves. I'm just really disappointed about DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo does not deserve of him leaving the New York Knicks because he was playing his heart out for the Knicks like everybody else was. But, hey, that's how it is. It's business at the end of the day, right? As everybody says. It's business. Job for him. So, if they say you're getting traded, you're getting traded. So, yeah, nothing to do. He's in the NBA, but he's on another team. He's on the Timberwolves. But it's not going to look great for him in that blue and white for the Timberwolves. I wanted him in that orange and blue. So, yeah. But anyways, this was a great game for the Celtics, not for me. They did hoist up their 18th banner. Congratulations. You guys can tell me in the comments, do you think the Knicks are gonna, not the Knicks, do you think the Celtics are gonna win another season back-to-back? Or do you think it will be another team this season? I want to say this loud and clear to everybody out there that is a huge fan of the NBA just like me. I'm going to be watching closely today, hopefully, on all these teams, and I will tell you guys my full result tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Friday, because everybody will play their first game on before Friday or on Friday, and I will tell you guys my honest opinion on all these games and all these teams and all these rosters. And I know everyone's gonna say it's only game 1. Give him a bounce back. I said this to everybody out there. Whatever ESPN announcer says, it's only been one game. It's only been this and that. One game gives you a shot, right? It's basically saying if you're going to go try out for something, you only get one shot. One shot, and you're in. You miss, you're out, right? Is what everybody says. So this game here is a one-shot wonder for them. If they do amazing in this one game, I will say they're phenomenal. If they lose, I say they're not good. I'm telling you, I'm not like these other YouTubers, other people out there that says, oh, it's one game, it's one shot, give them another shot. No, I will tell you my honest opinions about these teams and these players. All right, so that's just me. I don't know if there's other people out there like me, but I just want to say that loud and clear. Okay, so one shot, you're in. One shot, you're out. All right, I just want to say that loud and clear. You win, you get a W. If you lose, you get an L. All right. So again, one shot to everybody out there. Let's move on to this game here. Wow. JJ Redick. Am I gonna sit here and apologize to you? Absolutely not. If Laker fans really think that I'm gonna sit here and apologize to them because of what happened last night, no. It's only been one game. It's not like we're in our 20th game. No, but JJ Redick, you started out 1-0 with these Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony freaking Davis. Great game. You definitely showed up Rudy Gobert. You showed up and showed out on him. Now, I won this game. I went for the Los Angeles Lakers. Should I be happy? No. Do I want to be happy? Honestly, I should, right? Because one of the teams I root for won. Laker fans, whatever you want to call you guys self. You beat the Timberwolves. For one start, Anthony Edwards. Speaking of Anthony Edwards, I'm watching right now. I'm watching that Netflix on sports. I think it's You, the Crybaby, Mona Sabonis, Jimmy Butler, yeah, I think it's those players. I think it's those 5 players. Or 4, if I'm missing one. Yeah. I was watching Jimmy Butler, bro. Jimmy Butler, man, he's funny in that. He's saying if you ain't trying, you ain't winning. If you ain't trying, you ain't winning. That's what he said. To everybody out there, if you ain't trying, you ain't winning. If I'm correct, if he said that. I'm watching it. It's alright, honestly. I wouldn't say it's the best. Better than the Netflix one, or not Netflix, NFL one. Receivers. If I had to choose receivers or the NBA one, I'd probably go towards the receivers one. That's just me. So, yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to say that. Anthony Edwards, he's funny in there too. Sometimes he's not himself. That's just me. So yeah. And I want to say this to everybody out there. This is going off topic of the NBA, but I just want to say this now. What is it with you guys in NBA playing with Xbox? What is wrong with you guys on Xbox? You guys love playing Xbox. I have never watched an NBA player or NFL player say, oh, I'm playing with my PlayStation 5 or my PC. You guys love playing in your Xboxes. I want to say this loud and clear to everybody out there that is not watching the sports world, that is just a console guy or a PC guy or any game guy or gal. too. Xbox is a low console. PlayStation is on top. And if people want to know the reason why PlayStation got in that ban wave, or what, not ban wave, but that down system, whatever it was called, I'm not going to get too much into it. The reason why, and again, I could be wrong about this. I could be wrong on this very much, but I just want to say this loud and clear. The reason why PlayStation was down is because a lot of people were playing that time, and the PlayStation Network just went down. That's maybe the reason why. I don't know. When have you ever heard Xbox servers went down? Never. Never. Because Xbox is not that packed as PlayStation. And we all know that PlayStation is going to go farther in consoles from now till years to come. PlayStation is what I've been hearing. They might shut down sooner than later. They might make one more Xbox and they're going to call it quits, is what I've been hearing. It's just me. So, Anthony Edwards, it's a really disappointing console of you choosing. I'm really disappointed of you playing that. Probably you'd get into PlayStation, or more importantly, get into a PC. Because PC is where it's at, honestly, and PlayStation. I'm just saying it right now as a console guy. So yeah, I don't own any Xboxes. I only own PlayStation because PlayStation is where it's at. PlayStation will be number one in all consoles from years to come. PlayStation will be down below because, to be honest, I don't see a lot of people get in on that console at all. Regardless of whatever game you're talking about, 2K, GTA, Fortnite, Assassin's Creed, I don't care. Call of Duty, I don't care of what game you're talking about on Xbox. But I just want to say that's a low console, so yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if even Assassin's Creed is even on Xbox. I think it's only on PlayStation. Yeah. Low console, Anthony Edwards. I know there's other NBA players out there that play Xbox. Don't say you're not. You know, I've always wanted to know, and I'm pretty sure there is, but they keep like a low queue of them because they're stars. I want to know if there's a sports player out there that plays the NBA or NFL that has an Xbox and a PlayStation and a PC. I know I'm one of them, but I'm not in the sports world. I don't have the Xbox, I just have the PC. So, yeah. PC and PlayStation. As you guys can see, the PlayStation behind me, and then the other stuff is over there somewhere. Yeah. Let's get on to these games now. I want to get back into the NBA world. Anthony Edwards, I'm really disappointed of you, man, because of what you did in this game. I'm not even going to talk about what you do on your off-season games or off days. I'm just really disappointed of you what you did in this game. You did not show up and show out of what you did in this game. Anthony Davis owns Rudy Gobert, which congratulations, I think, because of last season he has his first baby, I think son, from last season to this season. I think his wife has a daughter or a son, I don't know what I've been hearing, but congratulations, man. Congratulations, you deserve it. You're gonna be a great father, that kid. This game here was fun. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, this and that. The Lakers were up. Big margins. They were up by 16 if I was correct. 18 if I'm correct. Somewhere around 16, 18, 13. And then the Lakers said, we're going to even go farther than this. We're going to try to get up to 30, but they didn't. You guys know when a team goes into the 40 range and the team that you're playing against is still in the 20 range, you know it's going to be over before it even starts. Before it comes to a good game, you know it's going to be over if a team reaches into the 40s and a team is still in the 20s. I'm just saying that loud and clear to everybody out there. At that point, it is not a good game. A team will not come back from that kind of deficit. Why would you even, first off, why would you go up that many points in the 40s and the team is in the 20s? Why would you lose that kind of scoreboard? I wouldn't. If it was me, I'd even try to go up higher. I'll try to push it up to, 60. I'll try to. I don't know if I would. Yeah. Anthony Edwards, I don't know what you did last night, but I want to give all my talks to AD. What AD did last night, 36 points, as he always does. Jason Tatum had 37 points. Anthony Davis had 36. Anthony Davis showed up and showed out. And everybody, I want to say this loud and clear. Everybody's saying this, regardless if you're a news anchor or you're a sports talk person or you just a talk of the sports. They say Anthony Davis might win MVP this year if he shows up and shows out. And JJ Redick said that too. And I want to say this loud and clear to everybody out there. If Anthony Davis played like he did, if Anthony Davis plays like this like every night and every single day, he will probably win it and he will probably do what he does. But you all know that Anthony Davis is an injury-prone player. So I want to say this loud and clear. It's only been game 1. We're not in game 20, we're not in game 40, we're not in game 35. We are in game 1. Alright? So, Anthony Davis, you did great last night. Hopefully you can, bring that game over to the next game. Whatever team that is next. Yeah. Hey, did anybody see this? Or was it just me? Did the game get kind of worried in the fourth quarter? 110 to 103. Now I know people might say the game was over at that point. In the fourth quarter, the Lakers like to lose in the fourth. That big lead. So I just wanted to keep that. I wanted to say that right now. Yeah. Anthony Davis, you did great. This game was going on to you, all to you. Where I go? Connect 4, Andy Dalton, if I'm correct. Great game. Great player. The Lakers got a steal out of him too. The 17th pick of the draft. What can you say? Andy Dalton? He's gonna be that great player. If he decides to stay on the Lakers for his whole career, or he decides to move on, he's gonna be a star. He can run a team. Andy Dalton is a great player, and I think the Lakers got a steal out of him. Before I do move on, the crybaby, Son Jr., you suck. You clearly suck. You are not that good. I don't even know how many points you even made. I don't even know if you even put that basketball in the hoop. I don't know. Every time I saw you touch the basketball, I closed my eyes because you have a horrible jump shot and you are not that good. I don't even know why you're in the NBA. You're a disappointment in the NBA. The NBA just wants to do whatever he says. And to be honest, the NBA should just roll what they want to do. I wish, and this is just me, and I'm pretty sure everybody's like this too that watches the NBA. You wish he never got drafted, right? Now, regardless of whatever team he went on to next, like if he didn't get on to the Lakers, and he went on to the Bucks, the 76ers, the Knicks, whatever team he went on to next, that team would have been bad. Right? Am I the only one or no? You guys tell me in the comments. But he sucks. He clearly is a disappointment in the NBA. He's not a fun player to watch. He will never ever put up 10 points. He will never put up 20 points, 30 points, whatever it is. He's not as good as everybody thinks he is. It's kind of a disappointing. watching him in the NBA. I wish he never came into the NBA. Yeah, all around, it's a disappointment. I don't like the whole crybaby fan base. I'm not that kind of fan. I don't root for anybody on that team or family. You guys all know that how much I hate those two players and the whole family. But yeah, I'm just telling you guys because everybody thinks that I root for them, but I really don't. How can I be a Michael Jordan fan if I root for the crybaby? It doesn't make sense. You can't root for both players, you know. Well, to be honest, one of them is great, and it's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is always going to be the great player. Yeah. And speaking of this, I don't know if this is just for basketball or if it's just for the whole sports world. The Crybaby and the Crybaby Jr., everybody's saying it's the first duo, father-son duo. Wouldn't they be the second, if I'm correct? Are you guys just talking about the NBA first duo in the NBA? Or are you guys talking about in the whole sports world? Because they would be number 2 because of the MLB father-son duo. Because I know there's I was watching that, I was reading that, the two father-sons on the same teams in the MLB. So, I'm just clarify. Is it the NBA first duo, or is it the sports world duo? Because they would be second if it's sports world. If it's the NBA, yes, they are this first. So, clarify next time. But yeah. Just wanted to say that. Let's move on to the predictions for today. I don't want to make this video too long, so let's get on to these games here today. I will tell you guys my recap for these games for today and tomorrow. So, yeah. We have Tyrese Haliburton Pacers versus Tobias Harris and the Detroit Pistons. I don't know if I'll tune into this game, honestly. I'll see. But, yeah. I'm going to be taking Tobias Harris and the Detroit Pistons. If I'm correct, he's back in his home team, Detroit Pistons uniform. So, yeah. We'll see how Detroit turns out. Honestly, if I see them, if they become the Detroit Pistons that everybody thought they were going to be, then yeah, they messed up their whole season. They should have got Tobias Harris a long time ago. But yeah, we're gonna see what they do, how they play. I'll tune into this game here and there, and then go from there. But I'm gonna be taking Tobias Harris and Detroit Pistons to win this game. So yeah. All right, now we're going here. Spider Mitchell Cavs against Scotty Special Ed Barnes. I'm going to be taking Spider Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers to win this game. Spider Mitchell, apparently there was rumors of you going to another team this season. I hope you do move on to the move out of the Cavs into another uniform. I do want you to go to the New York Knicks. So I'm keeping an eye on you to go to the New York Knicks. The Knicks got to do a lot of things to get you into that orange and blue. I'm really hoping for you to go towards the New York Knicks, because if you go to the Knicks with Jalen Brunson, it's going to be scary. We all know that's going to be scary. We all know that, right? Am I the only one or no? That's going to be a scary duo. Jalen Brunson, Spider Mitchell, Josh Hart, Karl-Anthony Towns if he's on that team till then. But yeah. But I'm going to take Spider Mitchell and the Cavs and Darius Garland, see what they do in this game. So we'll see what Toronto does too, because Fred VanVleet is not on the Toronto Raptors no more. He's on the Rockets. You got Special Ed Barnes on his team. So yeah, well, honestly, I'm not gonna be too excited for the Toronto this year. I'll tell you guys my 3 downfall teams. Toronto. I want to say Detroit in there, and I want to say the Jazz. So, yeah. I would put 4 in the Spurs, but we're going to see how they do with ZP0. But, yeah. But I'm going to take Spider Mitchell on the Cavs and Darius Garland. So, all right, we got this game here. We got breaking news. I said it yesterday, but I'm just going to say it again. No Joel Embiid and no Paul George. Joel Embiid will not be playing in back-to-back games this season. Some weird rule for him. But apparently I know the NBA just implemented a new rule where if you want to get MVP call or your name in the vote for the MVP, you need to play all 82 games. So he is not going to be playing back-to-back games, so you can count his name out if I'm correct. So, yeah. You guys know how much I talk about these two teams. You guys know how much I root for both of these teams. I'm going to be taking Giannis and Damian Lillard in the Bucks to win this game. Darvin Ham is the head coach, not the head coach, but like one of the side coaches of this game. So we'll see how he does in his debut back to Milwaukee, because he did win a championship with the Bucks when the Bucks won that championship in 2021. So let's see if he makes his debut, or not debut, but his old Darvin Ham rules as a not head coach, but side coach as the Bucks. All right, so yeah, we'll see how this game is. I'm going to be going for, of course, Giannis and Dame Adala and the Bucks to win this game. No Joel Embiid in this game, and no Paul George in this game. Both of them are out of an injury. First off, why is Paul George out? I read this and I thought it was a joke. He will not be playing in this game because he had an ankle injury in the preseason. First off, I don't even know why stars are playing in the preseason. There should be no reason of them playing in the preseason. Am I the only one, or is this like a new rule? Why are star players playing in preseasons? Aren't they supposed to be like paired up for the regular season? I remember was it last season or the season after that? No players that are a star play in the preseason. Is this like a new rule that Adam Silver implemented? So yeah. So no Paul George, he will be out. He is injured, and no Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey though, but honestly, I don't know if Tyrese Maxey can do all of this by himself. So yeah. Let's go to this game. Paulo Banchero, Orlando Magic against Hemi Buckets in the Miami Heat. This is going to be a great game. I hope the team I go for is going to win this game. Tyler Hero, if I'm correct, he got a buzz cut. It kind of looks funny in having a buzz cut. So, yeah. But I'm going to be going for Hemi Buckets in the Miami Heat to win this game. Now, don't get me wrong, Orlando Magic fans. What the Paulo Banchero and what the Wagner brothers are doing, don't get me wrong, they're doing good out there. But I do think Miami is a way better team than the Orlando Magic. So we'll see what they do. And speaking of the Wagner brothers, one of the Wagner brothers got a big pay. Not a pay cut, just a big pay. And I think it's a 4 or 5 year season with the Orlando Magic. So congrats to him. So yeah, maybe it's 3 or maybe 1. I don't know. Somewhere around there is what I read. But yeah, congratulations to the Wagner brothers. And we'll see what they do. So yeah. But I'm going to be taking Hemi Buckets in the Miami Heat to win this game. Alright, we got this one here. We got Ice Trey and the Cam Thomas. Now, I want to talk about this real quick. And Ben Simmons. Now, I don't know if this is true. I hope this is not true. Ben Simmons is hurt. I hope that's not true. He got hurt in the preseason, or was it before the preseason? I don't know. If he did get hurt, just end your season already. Just don't even play no more. Like, just hang your shoes up, because at this point you should be not even playing no more, because every time you say this is my comeback season, you always get hurt. Always. Every single year. You never show up and show out for your crowd. You know, and I think that's the funny part, you know. If you keep talking, you're just gonna keep on putting L's over your head. So I honestly, I'm just saying, I hope you're not hurt. I'm just saying, I hope I see you on that court. If I don't see you on that court, that means you're out. You're injured. You're injury prone. So yeah, you know, the NBA should implement a new rule in the NBA, or not even a new rule, a new thing in the NBA. The most player that gets injured a lot should have a champion. You know, it should be against Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and Kawhi Leonard, and a bunch of other players. Because it amazes me how these players come in the NBA and they get hurt, or before the season even starts, they get hurt, and we don't see them until next season. And even if they don't see them until next season, they're not even playing. Like Lonzo Ball came back. Congratulations, he came back in a preseason game. And I know he didn't shoot up that basketball real good, but he still showed up and he's still playing his heart out. So, yeah. But yeah. But anyways, we're gonna see what's gonna happen in this game. I'm gonna be taking Ice Trae and the Hawks to win this game. We'll see what they do. Cam Thomas and Dennis the Menace and Ben Simmons. We'll see what they do. Honestly, I don't have any hope for the Brooklyn Nets, to be honest. I don't think they're gonna be that good this year. So we'll see what they do. But I'm gonna be taking Ice Trae and the Hawks. All right, let's talk about this game here. LaMelo Ball against Fred VanVleet. I'm going to be taking Fred VanVleet and the Rockets. Speaking of the Ball brothers and Lonzo Ball, Lonzo Ball, or LaMelo Ball, got a whole back tattoo. I don't know what it is. I just saw it. Honestly, I'm not going to sit here and say it looks nice. I'm not going to sit here and say it looks ugly. I'm just going to say that's a very interesting back tattoo. LaMelo Ball, I just want to say this loud and clear to everybody out there that roots for you. Kind of a disappointment of people rooting for you, because at the end of the day, you just show up off the court looking cool, and then when you're on the court, you don't show up at all to be cool. I just want to say that now. I'm never a fan of the Ball brother family. And speaking of the Ball brother family, apparently there was like a little picture of all the Ball brothers on one team. But instead of a team, it's the Los Angeles Flippers. All of them on the Flippers. They get rid of the Honey Bun and they get rid of the Claw, and they have Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, and his third brother, Jello, if I'm correct. I don't know what his name is, so yeah, because it can't be Jello Ball. Yeah. But yeah, that would be funny if they were all on one team and the opposite. I mean, to be honest, if they're all on the Flippers, they would not do good. They would do terrible. So, yeah. But I'm going to be taking Fred VanVleet and the Houston Rockets to win this game. I just wanted to say that about the Flippers and the Ball brothers. Alright, let's go to this game here. Let's go to the Pelicans and Bulls. Let's move on to right here. Left off, right. Right here, Bulls, Pelicans. Bulls, Pelicans. Alright, right there. So we're gonna talk about this. LaMelo Ball will make his, or Lonzo Ball will make his debut in this game. He will be back for this season if he doesn't get hurt. I'm gonna be taking I'm going to be taking Zion Williamson and the Pelicans to win this game. No DeMar DeRozan. He is in the Sacramento Kings with De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk and Sabonis. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be a good game. I'll watch this game. We'll see what they do. I'm going to be taking Zion Williamson. Hey, Zion Williamson, bro. I don't know what you're doing in the offseason, but keep it up. This dude going out here losing a lot of weight, growing a full-on beard, got a tattoo. Hey, Zion Williamson is going to be that great player. So, yeah. But I'm going to be taking Zion Williamson and the Pelicans to win this game. All right, let's go to this game here. Let's go to the Grizzlies and Jazz. Alright, not a lot of people are talking about these two players, and I think they will make a mark in the NBA, and I think they will be talked about as soon as they win their first game, hopefully. Zach Edey and Ja Morant are going to have a very good matchup together as teammates. I strongly agree with that. Not only because of that, Zach Edey is a great player. Do I think Zach Edey is way better than Victor? Honestly, I can't sit here and say no. I can't sit here and say yes. All I'm saying is, if Zach Edey shows up and shows out with Ja Morant in the Grizzlies, Marcus Smart, this team will be unstoppable. You have Ja Morant, Zach Edey, and Marcus Smart. And they're showing up and showing out. And not a lot of people are talking about the Grizzlies, but I just want to say this loud and clear. If the Grizzlies do good, just know that I was the first person that talked about it. Alright? So I'm really hoping that Zach Edey does good for the Grizzlies. So, yeah. The Utah Jazz, I mean, to be honest, is there any news about them? I mean, there's a lot of news, but I'm not going to be talking about it that much. Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson. I don't know what you're doing in Utah. If you think you can build a franchise of what you're doing, you're not. At this point, you're probably just messing it up. That's just me saying it. So, yeah. But, hey, that's the Jazz for you. But we are going to go for Ja Morant and Zach Edey and the Grizzlies to win this game. So, yeah. I mean, hey, wasn't this the team that went undefeated last season almost? They were, what, 5-0? Because I know they were not 10-0. They had a good season, and then they just started crashing down. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to talk about this game here. Last two games tonight. You got the Flippers, and you got the Phoenix Buns, and then you got Steph Chef and the Warriors against DeAndre Ayton and the Trailblazers. Let's get on to these last two, and then I will be done for these predictions for you guys. You got Devin Booker, Bradley the Bum Beal, and Kevin Durant in the Phoenix Buns against no Kawhi Leonard with the Claw and the Honey Bun and the Flippers. Now, this game here, everyone is playing their game, their first game back. Everyone's going to get back into rhythm, get back into touch, whatever you want to say. The Phoenix Buns and the Flippers. This game here, I want to say it's going to be good. I really do. But I think it's going to be bad. Kawhi Leonard's not playing. He's out indefinitely until we find out his results. The Honey Bun ain't going nowhere. He got a big payday too. I think a 4-year contract, if I'm correct, or a 3-year contract. Honestly, I'm going to lean towards Devin Booker and Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns to win this game. Now, I will be watching this game if the Flippers lose. You guys don't know how much I hate the Flippers. I hope this is not going to be a good game. To be honest, I just want to say this loud and clear to everybody out there. And if you're a Flippers fan, the Flippers will not do good this season. They will have their biggest downfall. And they're going to be playing in their new home court later tonight. Not even Crypto. Some stupid name. I forgot what the name was called. But yeah. We all know that it's going to be the worst arena in the NBA. Yeah. But I'm going to be taking Devin Booker and Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns to win this game. Bradley the Bum Beal, I have not heard any news on you. I don't know if you're hurt or you're playing. I don't know what it is, but Bradley the Bum Beal, you should just retire at this point. Let's move on to this game here. Hey, I don't know if anybody's talking about it. I know it's only preseason, but hey, we're just going to say it. Congratulations to the Warriors for going undefeated. 4 or 5-0 if I'm correct, or 4-0, or 6-0. Whatever the number was of how many preseason games you guys have in the preseason. You know, that's how the Warriors are. No Klay Thompson. I will be talking about them here tomorrow. I want to say this loud and clear. No Klay Thompson on the Warriors. How are the Warriors going to play now with no Klay Thompson? Draymond Green is there. Speaking of Draymond Green, there was a funny tweet. Draymond Green joining Ja Morant in the Grizzlies. Honestly, that would actually look fun to watch. That would actually be fun to watch. Ja Morant, Draymond Green, you know, playing on the court so many times, and you won't even get tired of watching those two. That's just me. I would love to see that happen. But to be honest, Draymond Green probably would never leave the Warriors. He's a heart and soul to that team. And then there was a funny video that said, it was I think it was in the preseason, or was it the season that was starting up for everyone's media day? One of the media announcers said, "Oh, people are worried for you." Honestly, if I'm Draymond Green and somebody's saying I'm worried for you, I wouldn't be worried at all, because you're Draymond Green and you're a great player and you're a fun player to watch. A lot of people hate Draymond Green for what? For standing up? For defending his teammates? For arguing against other players? There's not a lot of other players out there that is really disappointed. There's not a lot of players out there that is not anger enough than Draymond Green. You're not going to ever see another Draymond Green in the NBA. So I want to say this to everybody out there in the NBA and is a huge fan of the NBA. Be excited to watch Draymond Green, because sooner than later, Draymond Green is going to retire, and you will not see another Draymond Green in the NBA. Ever. So, yeah. But yeah. I just want to say that loud and clear. Draymond Green, do what you do. Whatever you say, I don't care. Just know that you're going to be a good player from now to however long you're in the NBA for. So, yeah. I say I'll give you 3 more seasons, 3-4 year seasons, for you to be in the NBA. I say 4. Between 4 to 3. 3 more years of you in the NBA. I'm going to say that loud and clear right now, because to be honest, the way that you're playing, I think you'll be a great player now till you retire. So, but anyways, let's get on to these games. I'm going to be taking, of course, Steph Chef and the Warriors to win this game. I do think they will go out here and, play as they usually play. How funny it would be if the Warriors actually do win a championship with no Klay Thompson. You think honestly, I'm going to get into that in the middle of the season. It's game 1 for everybody, so I don't want to say that now and then all of a sudden something happens. So we're just going to wait for game 5, I'm just going to say. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that is my NBA recap. You guys tell me in the comments, what do you guys think? What teams do you think will go undefeated this season? And tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA Finals. I will be making an updated video tomorrow talking about these recaps. And I will be talking about the games for tomorrow. But anyways, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Again, like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you. Until then, guys, peace out.